I specialize in estate planning, elder law, estate administration, special needs planning, and guardianships. And most people, when they hear estate planning, they say, what is estate planning and why do I need it? Well, I'll give you an example, a true story, which probably defines best what estate planning is. Man, 68 years old, was retired, very good health, very active, and he decided, it was during the fall, he'd go up on the roof and remove the leaves from the gutters. And unfortunately, he fell off. Was rushed to the hospital, and the wife and one of the daughters was there, and the physicians advised them that he was in a coma, and they didn't think he was ever going to come out. And if he did, he probably would be in a vegetative state, or at a very minimum, he would be paralyzed from the neck down. And the only way they could keep him alive was by putting him on a life support system. And did she, the wife, want him on a life support system? Now you've got to realize, this woman was sitting an hour and a half earlier in the kitchen having coffee with her husband of 40 years, and now suddenly she's being asked to take a step which will either keep him alive or cause him to die. I mean, it's just incredible to imagine what this woman was going through. She and her daughter, talked, and it was a very, very difficult decision, very trying, and they decided he would not want to continue living like this. And they were about to advise the physicians to take him off the life support system that he was temporarily placed on. And the second younger daughter came in. They explained to her what had happened and what they were going to do. And she turned to her mother. She said, I'm not going to let you kill Dad. Well, you can imagine how devastating the mother was at this point. She fell apart and said, we'll keep him alive, okay? And as fate would have it, 2 or 3 months later, they're sitting in the hospital room, and he opens his eyes. And he said one word. He said, why? And then he died. If he had had a living will, then it would have been done the way he wanted it to be done. There is no right or wrong answer, whether you want to be kept alive or you don't, but at least you determine how it's going to be done. I mean, the poor agony that that mother and the children went through in trying to determine what to do for him or what not to do. This is estate planning. When you plan for eventualities, hopefully we're all going to die in our sleep, okay? But we don't know what the future holds. So you take that umbrella, you make sure you have it for the rainy day. And if you have it, then things are going to turn out better. They're going to turn out your way. And also, most people think, oh, estate planning, that's only for people who are over 50. Well, talking about the living will, the most famous and notorious cases involved young women. Terry Schiavo, Kathleen Quinlan. These were women in their late 20s, early 30s, and suddenly they were in a comatose state. There was no document that they had written which would say what would happen. I mean, none of us knows. Even an hour from now, I'm driving home. I don't know that I'm going to make it, okay? And anything is possible. But if you plan, then if something unexpected happens, at least there's going to be a better result than if you don't plan.